like to drag things sometimes. I do. Like, because I want my point to be heard. And if it's not heard or it's not understood, then I'm just like, ugh, I get angry about it.
Let me tell you.
This time, you give me your love and get mine. So you always with my dogs, ain't run away. Pull up like let's get involved, I ain't tryna play. I'ma do it better this time. You give me your love and get mine. Yeah, baby.
What's up, JK fam? It's your girl Kat.
It's your girl Jazz, and we back at it again with another
banger video. Today, you guys, we're doing a mukbang. And we have some vegan sausages, rice, cucumbers, some butter sauce that I made, and I got like infused water with blueberries. And she got strawberries. If you're new to our channel and you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you can get notified on all our future videos. If you end up liking this video, go ahead and hit that like button and drop your comments down below. Alright, you guys.
These sausages are Mexican Chipotle, I believe. Field roast brand.
Let me take a sip of this drink first.
It's good.
Yep. Alright. I think I'm going to start with one of these cucumbers.
Dang. I wonder how 2 times spicy sauce tastes on this.
You're on your own now.
You gotta do it. That challenge.
Look at that. Oh, yes.
It's hard. See how this tastes.
Gotta bring it closer. Woo! It's hot.
Yeah, this hot.
My mom. In this video tomorrow, Tuesday. That was my sausage.
You gotta put the cucumber on it.
I don't want a cucumber.
This joint is bomb.
I was craving this. I don't know who I was watching. And I saw them eating this and I just started craving. I think it was Steph and Tasha, actually. Oh my god. I think Tasha had some sausages, some rice.
They food be looking good.
Heck yeah. We be sitting there just watching them.
I be watching them every day. They in California. I watch them every day. Like, so when they drop their video, it'd be like 9 o'clock over here.
Yep. Today, we don't really have a topic, but I don't know if y'all can tell, but our vibe is not the same. We've been tired. We've been hustling. We've been working hard. And it comes to the point that you're like, wow, like I'm working, I'm coming and doing YouTube, and I'm preparing all this. It just turns a little tiring sometimes.
But I appreciate you doing this food because it's good.
Aw. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Sometimes you just don't feel like doing much. Like today, honestly, I just wanted to be lazy. But I knew I had to make a video for you guys. And I knew that I just had to get it together, you know?
Mm-hmm. But if you look at it, like all the hard work gonna pay off at the end. So the prize at the end is way bigger than anything else.
I mainly want to do this because one thing that sometimes the truth hurts, right? And a lot of people like all around my life always have said that I'm very inconsistent, right? And it's true, I am. One day I start off real good the first few weeks, and then boom, I just get off my horse and then become inconsistent again.
Me too.
I'm very, very inconsistent. And one of the things that hurt the most is I know if I do stick with being consistent, I probably would have been a lot further. I can't sit here and regret what I've done. I mean, I just have to change it, you know? Sometimes I get in a funky mood. I just don't want to do anything. I don't want to continue. Like, I just get in a mood. I don't know why, you know? Maybe if there's other Scorpios out there that are like me, I don't know if it has anything to do with my sign. But sometimes I just want to, like, just chill and just...
No, I don't have nothing to do with a song because I get like that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Me and you, two different songs. I get where I don't want to do nothing at all.
And I have a really bad attitude sometimes. Like sometimes I just want to be alone, you know? And I don't mean to be mean, but sometimes I just like to be alone. And if I don't have that alone time, then I become very irritated. I don't know why. It's not a good trait, you know? It's not something I'm proud of.
I'm sorry to this.
They're hot.
Damn, what? I wasn't expecting that.
They're good, but they're hot.
They are. It don't hit you till after you swallow it.
Yeah. This drink bomb though.
I don't know how you came up with that.
You like it, huh? But yeah, and then I be feeling bad too because I be taking a lot of my attitudes out on her, and I'm not proud of it.
I'm not a saint, guys. Sometimes I can provoke her, but sometimes I'm like, damn, I haven't seen you all day. I just want to just be up under you, but sometimes I gotta realize I have to realize I gotta give people that like space sometimes. But sometimes when I want to have my space and she want to be all up on me,
yep,
I'm pushing her off, and I be like, I could be like rude sometimes, and then when she get, you don't have to talk to me that way. It's like, and then I feel bad. I be like, babe, just come here. I'm just really. It's just, I don't know. It's just if you be around somebody for so long.
Now, granted, me and her have been together for almost 6 years. And
That shit, man. What the fuck?
And if you tell me that your relationship is perfect and y'all never fight and this and that, you lying. Because every real relationship out here, like, you're gonna have your fights. You're gonna have your arguments. You're gonna have those moments that you just wanna, like, just get irritated. And besides all that, though, like, we've managed to continue our relationship and push through.
Yeah. If y'all ever dated a Latino, they be wanting to stab you one day and love on you the next. But the funny thing is, we got patience with each other.
And so many people wanted to see us fail. so many people wanted to see us not be together. Every time we had a problem, it's like we didn't have any support at all to say, oh, you know, maybe give her some space, blah, blah, blah. Not like good advice like that, you know?
Because we don't got like good people to give advice.
If anything, people would just say like, oh, I told you, or da 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 da. Like, they would just basically say, I don't know why y'all together. And
I can say a lot of things about a lot of people's relationship, but
I always been the type of person, like, if somebody comes to me and they're venting about their relationship,
that shit.
I'm very like open, and I like to give unbiased feedback. Okay, because honestly, there's two sides to every story. I may sit here and tell you, oh, Jazz did this, Jazz did that, I had an attitude, blah, blah, blah. But there's probably a reason why she did the things that she did, right? And there's probably a reason why I did the things that, and there's two different explanations. So, when somebody comes to me about their situation, I always like to give an unbiased opinion. I first say, okay, that's your side. So what could have happened on their end, you know, to cause this moment or to cause this outcome? Once I gather both information from one person to the other, then I suggest, oh, well, this and that, or that and this. But then you got
some people that lie and only tell one side of the story because they want you to be on their side. Like, how? That don't even make sense. Like, that doesn't logically make sense at all. How you gonna just tell your side, tell their side, and not what you did? That makes no sense. I'm not finna sit here and say every time me and Kat had an argument, or I went to like one of my homeboys or ex-homeboys and stuff, like I'll be like, well, yeah, man, but I tell my side. I'm like, well, I'm not on saying either. You know, this probably what I said probably pushed her to that limit. I always put both sides into it. Sometimes three sides to the story. Like, you can't just sit there and act like you had a perfect relationship.
Right. It's called being vulnerable and kind of letting down those prideful barriers. I just don't feel like if I ever, if Jazz and I ever were to be in a situation where I had to vent or say something, my first thing is, I am not a say either. I'm Latina. I have a very, very strong personality. Apart from a very strong personality, I have attitudes out of this world. I used to do the same thing with my mom, my dad. Like, I was a very strong, opinionated person.
She like precise.
And it's not always a good thing, you know? But that's the truth. That's the reality. And that's something that I came in eye to eye with.
I can get like that sometimes too. You be like, what are you even going off about? It's not the end of the world. But I be going off. When I go off, I don't hear nobody. It's like muffled. She'll tell you. Like that one time that dude hit me. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I went off.
We had a car accident. And
I felt so bad for the dude.
And she went off instead of like kind of saying to the guy, dude, what happened? Da, da, da. She was like, what? Did you back up in my car? And she started screaming
and
at this guy.
Just like, but I texted him the next day and I apologized. See, when I do wrong, I own up to my stuff.
It might take her a minute. Nah.
It may take me a minute, but you got some people that don't own up at all. It's very prideful. And if you're prideful, I can't stand you. Period. If you're prideful, if you know you did something wrong, like, come forward, dog. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, nobody's gonna put your ass in jail.
But some people are not good with vulnerability. Some people don't.
That's stupid. Like, and then, so you teach your, I ain't even go there. But you might think I'm talking about them.
Yeah. Sometimes you just, I don't know. I just wanted to let out because there is a lot of couples out there that might be experiencing like hardships, or you think, oh, why are we fighting so much, you know? Because we reached a point where we were probably fighting for a whole week straight. I was like, what the heck? Like, why are we fighting so hard every single day? And we both realized, like, number one, we were seeking attention. Number two,
sometimes we don't know how to ask for, like, hey, babe, but sometimes I be scared to ask. Like, she still make me nervous and still give me butterflies like it's the very first day I met her. Like, and she don't understand that.
I don't know. So,
see?
So for people out there that be like, oh, you know, why are we fighting? Sometimes you just gotta sit down with your partner and be like, what's going on? You know, let's have a mature medium about the situation and just talk. Like, what's going on with you? Like, why are we fighting so much? I like to drag things sometimes. I do. Like, because I want my point to be heard. And if it's not heard or it's not understood, then I'm just like, ugh, I get angry about it.
Let me tell you, the thing is, I understand her point, but I like to still talk about it. And then that frustrates her. But I'm like, well, at least I'm, you know, being the type of person that's concerned.
Basically, Jazz is a very strong, opinionated person too, and she like sometimes doesn't know how to word certain things. She kind of like talks whatever's in her mind. She'll just talk about, like, it just comes out of her mouth, and sometimes.
But it comes out smoothly up here, like it comes out very good up here. But when I get ready to deliver it, I kind of like think too fast. I get like overwhelmed and everything just start flying out. But go ahead.
So sometimes, like, when we're having a conversation or something, the way that she says things is very, to me, it seems very negative. Mm-hmm. And it seems very like harsh. So I get very irritated by that, and I'm like, I'm not used to that, you know, like, okay, I'm used to it from my mom's angle, because my mom is a very strong, opinionated person too, and it kind of brings me back to where the place that I don't want to be at with my mom. You know what I'm saying? So when she talks to me like that, I just get very irritated, and the first thing is like, I just get angry and shut down.
She shut down. But the thing is, I don't be meaning it like that. I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? So in my mind, I'm just digging myself in a bigger hole. But when I deliver it to her, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean it that way. Because I'm not trying to continue the argument. You get what I'm saying? Or disagreement. I'm not trying to continue it. I'm trying to like squash it. Let's talk about it. Let's squash it. And let's just, you know, move on. So we don't have to waste too much time talking about the same thing in circles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, now it's kind of like, after a while of being with your partner and understanding how they are, sometimes you do go back to that little space. But then I'd be like, okay, whatever. Let's just let it go and continue. It's not a big deal. And life is too short. Like, if tomorrow something happens to us, then what? We're going to be mad at each other, and then what? You know? Life is way too short. So, to me, I'm just like...
And I almost died, too.
We'll save that story time.
I did. She was yelling at me.
But,
because she was scared. But the doctor did tell me that. Slim chance. Nobody knows this but her. When I had...
You can't... No, you can't.
I'm going to tell them about it, but I'm not going to tell them the story. That's when I had pneumonia and the flu at the same time. And my lung collapsed. That was dead fast. And the doctor did tell me... You know, but I wouldn't have been here today. But praise to God, I'm here. That's why you must have felt it, because you didn't want me to sleep like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby, I'm still here. I'm still here. I can make you, baby girl.
You gotta swallow.
Come on, girl. If I was paralyzed, then what? What if I couldn't swallow?
Jazz, enough.
Look at her. Oh, gosh. Welcome to Canjassine.
Anyway, So I think that brings it to an end. If you're going through a struggle, just know you're not alone. Every couple goes through it.
We're not perfect, y'all. We regular people. We just showing our life. And once again, shout out to Steph and Tasha. Some of that food, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, your stuff is going in the sauce.
Some of that food we'll eat. I just won't eat no meat, but I eat everything else. I eat seafood. I eat some seafood, y'all. Cause we are gonna start having seafood. We not full vegan yet. We just like dabbing and dabbing, but we're not eating no like harsh meat or harsh dairy like that. We're eating like we'll dab into some seafood boils. And
even when you're tired, you just gotta keep pushing. So don't give up. And I am tired as heck, and I'm sure she is too, but
each one teach one, baby. Keep pushing, stay consistent, do whatever you want to do. Don't listen to nobody. Don't let nobody out talk you on what you want to do. If you want to do things in your life that will benefit you, longevity, do that. Do your due diligence, guys. We out this mother.